Hello and good morning in Europe, good evening in United States. This is Ahura with another daily outlook video. Today is the third day of the third month in 2026, and we are here on Thursday to see what is going on in the financial market, what happened, and what we have to expect from today's trades. So far, we know that the second round of the peace talks between the Russian and Ukrainian going to start in few hours. On the other hand, yesterday we had Mr. Powell's first day of testimony, and today is going to be the second and the last day. About both, let's go one by one about the peace talk and the Russian attack to the Ukraine. As we know, the Russian they surrounded the Ukraine, the Kiev, and they are around the Kiev. They are preparing kind of to attack with the Kiev, but at the same time, they got the Kherson and some other small cities. Actually, the Kherson, it was the biggest city so far that the Russian they got it. But in the south of Ukraine, they are much more active than the north of the Ukraine, from where the army is coming from the Belarus. Today, they're gonna have the second round of the peace talk in the border of the Belarusian and Poland. Let's see what's going to happen there and what they're today. Probably they told that in today's peace talk they're going to talk about the probably stopping or pausing this war to find some way out. So let's see what's going to happen today. But totally, the market is a little bit, the overall, we are a little bit optimistic about this, probably because the Russia sounds like they accepted that the Zelensky can stay, they're accepting that the Zelensky can stay still. Stay as a president of the Ukraine. They are not going to change the government, but the Ukraine should accept that they are not going to be part of the NATO. They are not going to have some list. The Russian prepared some list of the weapons that they are not allowed to have. Never ever. So let's see what will happen there and what you should be expecting. What we will have. We have to just follow the news. There's it's nothing something. There's nothing that I can say this gonna happen or that gonna happen because no one knows what's going on in the mind of the Putin and Zelensky. So they're gonna talk there and they are going to decide for us. Uh, on the financial market on other parts, yesterday Mr. Powell had the first day of the testimony. If you remember in the past days, several times. Actually, let's say that after the first news that I talked about this peace talk, we can see that the market risk is down, and at the same time that it is the U.S. dollar and the gold as well. So look at it. I mean, it's the kind of I can say it's the reaction of the market to the first talks that the first part that we talked. At the same time, the second part, which is very also important, is the Mr. Powell's since the oil price still is increasing and we cannot see any ease there because we have too many concerns. But stock market also increasing. Increasing stock market was came after the Powell's testimony where he denied it of the possibility of 50%, 50 basic point or 50% rate hike yesterday because he mentioned the same thing that I was telling about that current ongoing tensions is already slowing down the economic recovery. Therefore, if we go through the more tightening policies, more hawkish policies, the market will be much more under pressure. And the only way to hold the market, only way to kind of help the market to grow better is to have less hawkish policies. That was the reason to go. And yesterday, Mr. Powell talked about the possibility of 25% rate hike or the 25 basis point rate hike instead of 50 basis point. So the market now is not counting on it doesn't count on a 50 basis point 50 basis point rate hike, and it means positive news for the market. So that's the reason we can see the market's gonna start increasing from here. Most probably we're gonna have the not more higher numbers, but any numbers above 45K for SP 500 is nice for that. It's like now we are 4,345, 4,500 and above. Yes, but first assistance on the 45,000, 4,500. Sorry, first assistant at 4,500. is possible to see if you know if especially if the P stock today they're gonna go much better, they're gonna go a little bit positive. We can see even the 4,500 for today and tomorrow if the P stock in Ukraine also goes fine. Same situation we're gonna have for but anyway the support at 4,300 is still very strong support. Same situation we have for the Nasdaq on 14K as a strong support and 3,000. 30,000 or 32K actually. Let's go here for 32K here. For 31K, 32K is like 31, yeah, 31K. First, the main, actually, we have another support also here. So, I mean, the created support here for 43,000. Yeah, 43,400, something like, or 43,000. Yeah, 40, sorry, 33,000. 33,000 for the Dow Jones also here, 33K for Dow Jones also here sounds like a strong support. Above 33K, we can say that the Dow Jones can hold the bulls and continue the way. Generally, in a day trade, in a daily chart, and day trade as well in H1 chart, both are in a positive situation. We can count on more bulls there. For European markets, also the situation same for the Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies market. The cryptocurrencies market encouraged from the higher use in the last days, as you can see here, the market the volume, higher use, but the situation is that generally the market is under pressure. Generally the market is under pressure and we do not have any news that can support the bulls above here. 44,600 or 44k, 44.6k is the great and important resistance, and any number is the 61.8% of this Fibonacci here. 44.6k is a very strong support resistance here. Any bulls need to breach above that. Above here, we can say that 52k in the spotlight will be in the spotlight, but for now, we don't have a reason to say that okay, the market is going to increase. In the 4-hour chart, in a 1-hour chart, we are in a downtrend. In a 4-hour chart, the candles are so close to the parabolic SAR dots, and it's a signal of possible trend change. But we are not in a downtrend as well. Then for the downtrend, we need to be under 40k. For the uptrend, we need to be about 44.6k. Ethereum had the same situation about 30k, and Ripple will have the same situation at 82 cents as the first resistance for the Ethereum and Ripple. Euro USD still in under pressure today. With the, but if the market is going to fall more, if we have a lower risk in the market, euro can increase, can get the benefit of that, and we can see the we will it's possible to see the euro USD above 1.11, 1.11 all the way to 1.12. For the GBP USD also 1.36 is 35 90 36 somewhere around is in the spotlight if the market risk, if we see lower risk in the market. Okay guys, this is the overall market situation and condition. Hope it was useful for you. If you have any idea, please write me in the comments. I will be with you again tomorrow morning. Bye.